Welcome to this very merry edition of The Big Picture. I'm Phil Arno. I don't have to tell you how much turmoil we've been going through in this world lately. Wars, anti-Semitism, mean tweets versus inflation and 8 million unidentified people pouring over our borders, crime, lockdowns. You get the idea. So on this big picture, we're going to visit the better things in life. Love, laughter, and you got to give me a little latitude here because deep down in, I'm kind of a zany kind of guy. You'll just have to either smile or roll your eyes and shake your head. But whatever you do, don't give up because there are some videos coming up that I absolutely guarantee you will have you thinking about them tonight when you'll close your eyes ready to drift off to sleep in a good way. So here it is, the very first journey for us into this world of hope and optimism. Not to mention a slightly bizarre take on when our Buffalo Bills make it to that big game, which shall go unnamed because it's trademarked. And I'm not allowed technically to say Super Bowl. But well, here for your musical pleasure is someone so famous, so big, kinda, that you'll never be able to quite get close to him, never touch the guy. That star of stage, screen, and operatic fame. Can we start now?
Okay, football fans, put your hands together for the bikini bottom Superman!
These are some ugly-looking fish.
Maybe we're near one of those toxic waste dumps.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, everybody. Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill, the last one to fall. Will never sacrifice their will. Look back on the world closing in, beyond the attack with your wings on the wind. All the things will be dead. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And it's ours for the taking. It's ours
Impressive. Hope the Bills are on board. Now, I know what you're thinking. Our Buffalo Bills are definitely going to be in that big game, but getting SpongeBob to appear is a real long shot. So I guess I should move on to something that's a little more practical. A slice of life, a performer unlike SpongeBob that's a real world star. An actor, a singer, a writer, I think. And an icon that many of us, including me, pattern our real world romantic life after. Of course, we can't all be that successful, but I'm not envious.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. That sounds pretty good. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. I heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
I think they liked it. Kermit the Frog. Rootstock Republic as well. All of you.
Good job, everybody!
Now, don't you wish you had been there? Well, thanks to the big picture, you didn't miss out. Now, if those videos haven't lifted your spirits, stay tuned. The best is truly yet to come. But at this time of year, especially this time each year, everyone, each and every one of us, at some point, well, we start to think about things that are really important to us, the people in our lives, the people we've lost. Where are we going? Maybe where we've been. This is a time for reflection. It's easy to get into a mode where we start to feel sorry for ourselves too. Admit it, it happens. Everyone has little things nipping at their happiness. And if you're going through a hard time right now, I would say just one thing. No matter what you're going through, no matter how hard you have it, when you are really feeling down, just think about one thing. If you're listening to this right now, if you have your TV or your computer on and you're sitting there in warmth, how lucky are you? How very lucky are all of us in this area? Just think, compared to so many people in so much of the world that have to worry about war and hatred and the dangers that come with a lack of food or an oversupply of violence, we enjoy a quality of life in this country that even for the poorest of us is 1,000% better than so many people living in third world countries, or perhaps Eastern Europe or Israel, countries where missiles flying over your head, landing all too close, have become just a plain old way of life. That's not a negative message, folks. That's a wake-up call for those of us, myself included, who get down every once in a while with the stress that can come along with just waking up each morning in this complicated world. Well, it's complicated more so every day. So in this next video, this takes us to the file labeled Fantastic Future. Fantastic Future of the Past. Let's take a walk on the simple side.
Futuramic. It's a brand new word for dramatic design of the future. As architects will tell you, futuramic design combines beauty with utility. In houses or in automobiles, futuramic design means styling with a purpose. The new 1948 Oldsmobile is the first of the futuramic cars. It's designed for utmost passenger comfort and maximum visibility, as well as for smartness and style. And with GM Hydromatic Drive, there's no gear shift, no clutch pushing. Just step on the gas and go. The smart way, the futuramic way, the Oldsmobile way. There he comes now in his merry Oldsmobile. It's a futuramic Oldsmobile with the newest push-button features. Automatic windows, automatic top. Just pull a handy control, and before you've had time to admire the smooth-flowing futuramic lines of this real post-war Oldsmobile, the top is down, automatically. Like to drive it? Just slip into that big, comfortable front seat, touch that button, and presto, the seat adjusts itself. Driving's almost automatic, too, with GM Hydromatic Drive. There's no clutch pedal, and gears shift automatically in this smart, new, futuramic Oldsmobile for 1948.
Now, don't you wish you had one of those? Now, I know there are some of you out there who are saying, stop wasting my time. Show me something interesting. On the outside, maybe you're saying that, but even you, the ones who act hard-hearted, are smiling on the inside, right? You know who you are. So, even if that didn't bring a smile to your face, then this next video will definitely do the trick, I think, unless your name is Ebenezer.
That was so bad it locked up my computer.
Quick, let's get out of here before it finds the key. No, I mean it.
All right.
Right now, I want to get to the serious but loving side of this very special season. What follows are two videos that I admit, every time I see them, well, I can't get through them without little drops of something, water or some substance coming from these eyes. They're touching, thought-provoking. They're a sensitive look at life and caring and kindness, all rolled up into that tear that will make your day, your season, and hopefully influence your outlook through this year and the years to come. I've had this first one on the show before. It's become a holiday tradition, and it's really worth a look.
The hours late should go to bed near midnight, I believe. But memories keep me wide awake this snowy Christmas Eve. Yes, memories of my kids moved on, each has their separate life, and how the holidays have changed since angels took my wife. The toys, the food, the Christmas cheer, my wife would bear the load, 'cause I work most holidays, state trooper on the road. Just sitting in my easy chair, so many years retired, I reminisce of times gone by and all that has transpired. Of all the many happenings that seem to come to light, a multitude of them occurred right on this very night. A drunken woman in a wreck who died on Christmas Eve leaves memories of a tragic case most people can't believe. I had to drive to where she lived to tell her next of kin. Found the rundown mobile home she had been living in. The person answering the door I still recall today, a little girl about 4 years old. She said, "I'm Sue McKay." I asked her if her dad was home and felt the longest pause. She said, "My daddy ran away. You must be Santa Claus. My mommy said you'd come tonight if I just stayed in bed and bring a pretty doll for me. It's what my mommy said." I broke the rules that Christmas Eve, did not call child's care. They'd merely put her in a room, and that I couldn't bear. I picked her up, took her home. My wife tucked her in bed and wrapped a pretty doll for her, just like Mommy said. Adopted by a loving home, and soon they moved away. I won't forget that Christmas Eve and little Sue McKay. Another bitter Christmas Eve, a blizzard to behold, had left a family in a ditch, just trapped there in the cold. By grace of God, I spotted them, all cold and gaunt with fright, drove them to a motel room to safely spend the night. One Christmas Eve, a homeless man, shivering and wet, was trying hard to get a ride I'm sure he'd never get. I picked him up and drove him to a diner on the hill to warm his bones and left him with a $5 bill. Strange how when you're all alone, what memories you recall. Think of everything you've done, and was it worth it all? Think about my God, my job, my children, and my wife. Would I do it all the same? Could I relive my life? Then comes a knock upon my door. This late, who could it be? A neighbor, or has Santa Claus come to visit me? The figure standing in the cold gives me a sudden fright. A trooper with that solemn look, dear God, who's died tonight? Flashing back to bygone years, how I'd often stood on someone's porch to bring them news, and it was never good. Is this how life gets back at me for misery I've induced? Where pain I've caused some other folks has now come home to roost. But looking in the trooper's eyes, my mind is in a whirl. I see a pleasant countenance. The trooper is a girl. She smiled and reached to shake my hand, and silence wasn't broke till a tear rolled down her cheek, and then she softly spoke. "I'm sure you don't remember me, but thought I'd stop and say, God bless you on this Christmas Eve. I'm Trooper Sue McKay."
Now, as I recover from that, I'm going to go right to the new one. This was put together by, of all companies, Chevy. It's a commercial, but not really. If you thought the last one was sweet, if you shed a tear, well, get the tissues out. Get them ready. This one tops them all.
Over there.
Gramps? Well, we got you a present. We hope you like it. Come on.
How is she?
Good days and bad, Laura, but the love is always there.
More bad days than good?
And some days is when she doesn't even recognize me.
I'm so sorry, Daddy.
Let's make today a good day.
Hang on a sec. You'll need these, Tracy.
Yes, Mom.
And don't be too long.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Great. Yeah. All right. Get your seatbelt on. Look at you. Woo! Yeah!
Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy.
Some good lights this year, right? I wonder if it'll snow. It never seems to snow as much as it used to. Oh, shakes from Bittersweet Cafe.
I'd tell a tale sure to make you
Saginaw?
You were actually born in that house.
Oh.
Here's your old high school.
wish that I could wish for you.
Bill.
My first horror movie. I'm not sure Mom ever forgave you for that.
We put the whole lot of you in the back of this thing.
Yeah, that's right. Me, Chris, Jeff, Phil.
Jeff is a troublemaker.
Makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine.
Gramps says this is where he first kissed you.
No.
Look so lovely.
I kissed him. He was far too shy.
Almost
Bill, I need to see Bill. Oh, he can't do the dinner alone.
Sunshine, almost all the time, makes me high. Sunshine, almost always.
love. It's good to be together. Be careful there. Watch your step. You got it?
I do.
You have it? All right.
I have it. You've always been the clever one.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Ah, Merry Christmas. Let's go.
Let's go in.
If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today.
Folks, again, most of us have a lot to be thankful for. Please remember that and enjoy this season and the year ahead. Our family here at WBBZ sends our wish for the happiest of times now and into the coming year. I really want to thank you for watching The Big Picture and for watching WBBZ. We're your local station, and we hope to be the best part of the community that we can possibly be. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time on The Big Picture.